Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be talking about my conch piercing experience. So I'll be doing my makeup and I'll be talking about my conch piercing experience, so you know the pain's like and what the healing's like and all of that. So as a teenager, like growing up, whenever I saw the conch piercing, I didn't know what it was called. I always wanted it done, but I was so scared of getting it done. So when I was around 16-17 years old, I had the anti-tragus pierced, which was the piercing that goes through there and out of there, so it goes into that bit there. I had that pierced. The healing didn't go great on that. I ended up taking it out because it never ever healed. My body basically just rejected it. I had a bad experience with it and all of that. Went back to the piercers and said, you know, why isn't it healing? Is it the bar? Is it me? What is it? They said, I think your body's just simply trying to reject it, doesn't want it in there. I ended up taking it out. Yeah, so first of all, I am going in with, I actually love this, eye injection under eye serum. No needles required, nourishing, smoothing, rehab. This is really good. So I get like bags under my eyes and it really does help even it out. So yeah, I had that done and I ended up taking it out because it just got infected. It wouldn't heal. Years later, I was like missing it. Like, oh, I kind of wish I still had a nice cartilage piercing. And everybody had the tragus piercing, the one that basically goes in there. And personally, I found it too common. I thought too many people have it done. It's not for me. I don't really like things that everybody has. Yeah, oh, this is really nice. It's really cool and soothing. It actually really is. Like, you know, when you got the eye patches, the eye coolers, it kind of feels like that. It's really nice. I've used it before. It makes such a huge difference. It basically evens out the kind of bags under your eyes. I didn't want that done because everybody had that done, and it kind of just like put me off. I thought, I don't really want something that everybody's got. I want something that I've seen before but not seen a lot. I'm going in with this SPF 30 cream from Primark. Lost the lid. I have no idea. It dropped and that was the end of it. It's just missing. I get hyperpigmentation around here. So using an SPF cream will really help stop the sun from tanning those areas. So yeah, under my eyes are like tingly now. It's really nice. It's like a minty feeling. But yeah, you're going to see in a minute it's all going to even out. And then for years I was scared. And the reason why I had the anti-tragus piercing was because it looked less painful because it was through a softer bit of skin. I became a nail tech in 2015. Feels like yesterday. Doesn't feel like years ago. I became a nail tech in 2015. And I remember in 2016, I had a client and she had a conch piercing and I was like, where did you get that done? Did it hurt? I was throwing all these questions at her because I was like, I really want it done, but I'm really scared. She said it doesn't hurt at all. It doesn't hurt at all. Yes, I'm going in with the Super Base Primer from Revolution. So yeah, she just had a normal butterfly stud in her conch piercing. It wasn't even a bar, it was just a normal stud, like the stud you get from Argos. And I asked her, like, did it hurt? She said, no, it didn't. Because I was always scared to get it done. I always wanted it done, but I was too scared. And she said, no, didn't. And I said, what was the healing like? And she said, fine. So then this primer, I'm just going to blend in. So yeah, she said the healing was absolutely fine. And I was like, well, I've always wanted it done, but I've always been scared. And I had the anti-tragus piercing and it just didn't heal. I had to take it out. My body rejected it. And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to book in and get my conch pierced. I think I'm just going to do it. It's a piercing I've always wanted. In April 2016. So in April 2016, coming up to 6 years now, I've had it done. And I asked around, I know of any good piercers, and they recommended one particular place to me. A lot of people recommended and it had good reviews. So I thought, you know, I'll go with that. So I called them up and I booked in. I either called them up or messaged them, I can't remember. I think I called them. And I booked in for my conch piercing. I think I paid about £27 for it, so not a lot. I was very nervous but very excited because it's a piercing I've always wanted. So as you can see, this primer is like a really nice light colour. It's a really beautiful base for a nice colour. I gave them a call, I booked it in, and I went there, and they obviously say, you know, you got to make sure that you eat before you get a piercing so you don't pass out or anything like that. So yes, what I did, make sure your sugar levels are all good. So I've done the primer, the eye injections applied. As you can see, it just gives it a nicer finish under your eyes. It just, I don't know if you could see, but kind of evens out the bags. I'm going in with liquid concealer from Primark. This is in the shade Porcelain. I'm just going to go over the blemishes, so like hyperpigmentation and all the blemishes and all of that. Got there, I remember, and I sat down in the chair, and this was the scary bit. I sat down in the chair, and she had her gloves on, everything was professional. She sanitized the area, and then she got the needle out and said, look, I have to show you the needle. It's part of, you know, what I've got to do. So she showed me the needle, and then she marked, obviously before she showed me the needle, she marked the ear with a pen, and she showed me with a big mirror. She held the big mirror in front of me and said, are you happy with the position? And I said, yep, I am. And I was really nervous. I saw the needle, she showed me the needle in the packet, brand new. She said, I have to show you, just so you know, I'm using a brand new sterilised needle. And then she pushed it in, the needle, and rather than a pain, it was like the whole ear started throbbing and ringing. So it was like a throb and ringing sound in my ear. And then after I had it done, the whole ear was like bright red verging onto purple. It was just so bright. And around the piercing bled a little bit, but not too much, just a little bit. And my ear wasn't hurting. It was like, you know, when the weather's so cold and the frosty wind smacks you in the face and makes your jaw feel really numb and really frostbitten. It gave me like a frostbite feeling down my jaw, like a dull ache, but it wasn't like a horrible pain in my ear. It gave me a dull ache down my jaw. Got 2 painkillers and it was fine. I do my brows, so I'm going in with, this is just a brow pencil from Primark. This is like I think it's a dark brown one. So I'm just going to go in with that. I'm going to just brush them up like that. So yeah, that evening when I was going to bed, I didn't want to sleep on my fresh conch piercing. I was too scared that I'd sleep on it and it will start to hurt. When I went to bed, I was sleeping on my pillow like this to avoid laying on it. But I'd wake up in the morning full on laying on it and it was just killing me. I was like, it bloody hurts. I'd wake up in the morning and the whole ear was hurting, so I couldn't really avoid sleeping on it. And as the weeks went by, I was like cleaning it with sea salt water, and yeah, that's better. I was cleaning it with sea salt water, but there was constantly a blood blister on it that wasn't going. You pop the blood blister and then put TCP on it, and I thought, doesn't sound right, but the piercers are telling me to do this. I was given the wrong advice. I thought, well, obviously they're piercers, they know. And I thought, it seems a bit extreme to do something like that, but let me give it a go. So I'd done that, I popped it, yeah, and then put TCP on it. It didn't burn, it was just like a relief. So I thought, this is working. This is probably exactly what I need to do. So I'd done that and would come back again within days. And I thought, it just keeps coming back. And I thought, I don't know what to do. Like, it's not healing. There's a blood blister there that won't go. And every time I'm cleaning it, it's just there and it's sore. And I just didn't know what to do at this point. I'm going to go in with, this is just the eyeshadow from H&M. It's like a black glittery one. Yeah, so my makeup's going to match my outfit. I've just got this black chenille dress on today. I think it's from Boohoo. This is just a glitter black. Yeah, so I thought, well, clearly I've had the wrong advice. I thought, shall I just take it out? I thought, I can't even get hold of it to take it out because it really hurts. It really hurts, that's why I want to take it out, but I can't even get hold of it to take it out. It's all swollen and yeah, I got really frustrated and I just went with my intuition and I thought, I think I know what I need to do. I think I need to get the bar changed. And I don't know why I thought that. Well, in fact, it was the best thing I ever done, but I thought, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to go and get the bar changed. I'm just going in with this brush, bedhead brush. It's one of the like the big brushes. I contacted another piercing place, one that also had very good reviews. I thought, let me try somewhere different, see if they give me some different advice. So I went in there and I told them everything that I was told about the piercing, and they basically said to me, your blood blister's there for a reason. You do not pop it. You've got to leave it there because it's there because it's trying to heal, and you're basically disturbing it if you keep trying to pop it. TCP are one of the last things you should think about putting on a piercing when it's trying to heal like that, when it's so delicate and sore. You're not supposed to put things like that on there. It's weird. I thought that was weird as well, but I thought that's what I was told, so I don't know. And they said, you know, that's what you were told, you know, and that's what you'd think. They basically said to me, try and run your piercing under the shower when you're having a shower. It's to clean it out. Try and avoid the sea salt for a bit because it's quite tender. And they said do boiling hot water compresses and put cotton wool, flat cotton pad. Make sure it's a bearable temperature on each side and compress it, and it will draw out, the steam will draw out any rubbish that you don't want out of your piercing. So I thought that makes sense as well. I was doing that and I was doing the shower thing. It did ease the swelling massively and it made such a difference, but the blood blister was just not going and it was still quite infected. But it did reduce the swelling massively and it helped, but it just didn't want to heal. It was still quite sore. So I thought, I think I'm just going to get it. I went with my intuition. I thought, I think I need this bar changed, but I don't know. Is it the right thing? Is it going to make a difference? Are all bars exactly the same? I don't know. I'm not a professional piercer. I know nothing about piercings. I just know all I know is I get pierced and that's it. And aftercare, and that's all I know. So I went in one day, I booked in and I said, can you change my bar for me, please? Because it's not healing. And believe me, when they changed it for me, I didn't even feel the bar come out of my ear. Like, not at all. I just did not feel the bar come out. And I asked her, I said, because I heard the bar tap the metal on the metal tray. I heard it and I thought, she's taking it out. I think she's taking it out. And I asked her, did you take it out? She went, yeah. And I was like, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. I didn't even feel that. It was so quick and easy and smooth. And then she put the new one in and that was that. It was done. It was just done in seconds. I didn't even feel it going. It didn't even hurt. Nothing. She'd done it in such a great way. No word of a lie. I went home that day and my ear felt lighter. Before, when the old bar was in there, it felt heavier, swollen. And then about 2-3 days later, the bar started moving up and down. The swelling went, the blood blister went, everything just went. All the infection just went and it just completely healed within 2 weeks. 100% healed. And that was what helped me heal the piercing. It really, really helped. That's my advice to you, is if you're getting a blood blister on your piercing, try and go somewhere that will change it for you to a better metal for your skin. And I did ask her, the lady who changed it for me, who helped it heal, I asked her, I said, how comes my ear wasn't healing with that bar but it healed with the bar you put in for me? And she basically said it depends on the nickel content. Going in with my brush cleaner, I'm just going to clean my brush. She said it depends on the nickel content. So I think she said if it's got high nickel content in it, it can cause allergies and reactions and for your body to reject the piercing. So she said cheaper metals have different kind of content in it as opposed to the more expensive, better ones. Not that piercing bars have to be expensive to be good, but this is what I was told. And obviously you get different qualities, different prices. It's just saying like they've all got different content to them, so it depends on what your body can tolerate or not tolerate. So I thought it makes perfect sense. Just giving that a clean. It makes perfect sense. That's what it was. Obviously the metal in the bar that the place put in for me, my body didn't like, and the new thing she put in for me was so much better. I'm just going to put some mascara on. This is the Role Model mascara from Primark. Yeah, so getting the bar changed was the best thing I ever done for it. And then after that, it completely healed. But overall, with conch piercings, I would say it doesn't hurt as much as you think. But when it comes to piercings, everybody's different. Everybody's so different. So but yeah, I would say if you want your conch pierced and you're worried, don't be. Just do what I did basically. If it starts getting infected, you've got to try those methods, because going through those methods really helped me and it's completely healed my piercing now. I don't have any problems with it now, but when I do sleep on that ear, and for some reason it's since the anti-tragus piercing, the one that I had here, but yeah, ever since I had that pierce, if I sleep on that ear and lean on this bit here, it really, really hurts to the point of like, I'll be laid down and I can't take my head off the pillow because the whole ear just kills. What really helps me, I'm going to put some foundation, powder press foundation on from Primark. So what really helps me, believe it or not, is before I go to bed, I put some tea tree on it. I put just tea tree gel on the conch piercing, front and back. I will show you the tea tree gel I use for it, and it is fantastic. So this is the one I use for my conch piercing before I go to bed, and it really helps. Australian tea tree skin clarifying blemish gel. Helps target spots, blemishes and pore clogging bacteria for clearer looking skin. Soothing witch hazel, cooling refreshing menthol and peppermint. So this is only £1 from Savers if you want to give it a go. This is what I swear by and I use before I go to bed. A swab, and you just put it inside your conch piercing, and on the other side is a flat back, so which is really, really handy. So that's what I use before I go to bed, and it really, really helps. Now I'm going in with my Roxy palette. I'm just going to go with a bit of contouring. So now I'm just going in with, let me go in with a lighter one today. So other than that, I don't get any issues. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't get infected or anything like that. Yeah, it healed quite quickly, but that was when I had it changed. So I'm going to go in with that one there. Yeah, so that was my experience on the conch piercing. If you have any questions, do feel free to comment below. I would be more than happy to answer any questions that you'd like to ask me. I'm going to finish off with Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, herbs and rose water. Oh my god, it smells amazing, like rose water. It really does. It makes your skin feel fresh, gives you a nice little glow. I do apologise, I'm a little bit blocked. I think because it's spring now, it's hay fever season. I do get hay fever. I don't get it really, really badly, but I do get it where I get a bit bunged up and a bit sniffly, sneeze, a bit blocked. But my eyes don't get affected or anything like that, which is what I'm really, really lucky about. I don't take antihistamines or anything like that for it. Just a little bit blocked up. Shall I finish off with a lip colour or a lip balm or a lip gloss? I'm thinking. Now I'll go in with, I was thinking I'll go in with Burt's Bees Beeswax Lip Balm. This is like a peppermint kind of flavour. It is really nice, like in the winter, before you go to bed, put some of this on and it really helps. Like give you soft lips for the morning, throughout the night. This lip balm is probably one of my favourites at the moment, and it gives you like a tingly menthol sensation once you put it on. It reminds me of like eating an after eight. It's very much like an after eight. It smells so much like it, tastes like it when it's on your lips. But yeah, this is really, really, really nice. A must have for your handbag. So that was the end of my makeup and chat video. I hope it was helpful and I hope you all enjoyed watching. If you do want to go ahead and get your conch pierced, or you're thinking about it and you've got any concerns or questions or anything like that, feel free to comment down below. And also I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.